What's up, everybody? Dave Cruz is on the house. As always, loose change is always in effect. And it's an interesting weekend. I hope you guys had a great weekend. It's been a really busy weekend for a lot of us, and especially in the news, what's going on. So I really had to really kick back a little bit and just, appreciate some nostalgic stuff, listen to some good old music. But I caught wind, and someone sent it to me about the whole thing with Fat Joe. There's a lot of things going on with Fat Joe. And, I wanted to start off here with Big Pun, the whole thing of him and Pun, and how people just are having their own, I guess, narrative about Pun and stuff. And it's crazy to say that, we hear different stories about Pun. They were good, they were not good, and it was just crazy. So I caught wind of this, and this was on one of the podcasts that I usually watch, and it's really interesting to hear, I guess, Fat Joe's side of the story. And it's crazy to know that individuals like him, who are making a big impact in the hip hop culture, I guess. Yeah, in the hip hop culture, are actually speaking on certain things. Let me just move this around here. Are speaking about certain things, and people are just like, no, they have their own narrative about stuff, and it's just sad to know that. It's just really, really sad to know that. And I wanted to get on here real quick just to get your factor. Let me know, you guys, what you think. Hit the comment section. Tell me what you think. This is the whole narrative of Fat Joe talking about him and Pun and his family. And it's interesting to know what really is going on. And just in that. So let's get to it. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe button. And don't forget, guys, do not forget about Loose Change Apparel. It is a functioning thing, and it is happening. Thank you for those who support. And as always, man, let's get to it.
Okay, I understand what you're saying.
It's Big Pun out. We would have went over there.
Right.
And we'd have been over there like this.
Right.
So I guess he, just to give you a quick reference of what's going on, he's talking about Big Pun Day, and I guess the interaction with that day itself with Pun and his family, with Fat Joe. And it's an interesting topic. Some of us may not know about it, some of us do, but let's check it out.
And it would have just looked crazy. It would have looked awkward. So,
would have took away from the occasion.
And the whole energy was supposed to be blessing Pun, praising Pun, loving Pun. Plus, besides that, we're not totally welcomed by his family
But here's the deal, right? Me being Pun's friend as well, I'm jealous sometimes when I see that, there could be a Biggie's documentary, there could be Biggie movies, there could be everything, and our brother really...
Well, I can't do it. Let me explain something, what happens to me. They could do it. Let them do everything. So I gave his wife everything.
Joe,
no, you don't understand what Fat Joe does.
To be involved.
All right, so let me ask you something. So what does Fat Joe do? Fat Joe created Big Pun. I don't give a fuck what type of smoke, steroids, dust you on. Fat Joe invented Big Pun.
Let's
There's just no way around it. And every time I try to talk about Big Pun, when this shit come out, they're gonna start no, nigga, I discovered him. Right. I got him every producer, I got every rapper. I dressed him better than me. I bought him bigger chains than me. I did. If I spent $200,000 on my video, I spent $500,000 on Puns. I did that, right? So now, okay, he passed away. I did something nobody ever did, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I don't think Puff Daddy gave the rights to Biggie back. I don't think they gave the rights to Tupac back. I don't think they did. So I said, okay, you saying Fat Joe's jerking you, take everything.
To the family.
No, to the family. Take everything. Not a problem. Everybody got whatever they want. Get everything. Fat Joe doesn't own $1, no tax. I don't have nothing to do with Big Pun. That's what y'all wanted. All right, cool. So now Big Pun is dead for 20 years. Now you got all these niggas, the Super O's, the Rigs, the this, involved, who's trying to make money with the family off the estate. And they say, come on, Joe, after you created the whole shit, do it for Big Pun, my nigga. Do it for Big Pun 20 years later, my nigga. The Pun ain't here, bro. Pun ain't here. So would you want me to go and work my ass off and go for free for Big Pun, and then you take all the money that I fucking work for? You know, people don't say, wait, and I'm the big guy. I gotta do this big guy shit all the time. Like, yo, bro, they got it fucked up.
But can we reach a happy medium where Pun can have these documentaries, can have these movies?
Yo, listen, let me explain.
I mean, just like, because you know what it is, Joe?
They got it.
But hear me out. The thing about it
is, you don't need Fat Joe. They got a million philosophers that can do this shit.
You can't do a documentary on Run DMC without Run. You know what I'm saying?
Well, then the problem is they don't want Fat Joe's name attached. When this interview comes out, you'll see. Right, because you're not crazy. You caught some crossfire.
Yeah, I'll catch crossfire for you all the time.
Crossfire.
All the time.
But
That's
really
just the
about
one time.
this.
Yeah,
This is
the one time
20-something years later. It's really about this. Because Fat Joe has no dirt on his reputation or anything he's done. I made niggas millionaires. See us here. We done did 1 million shows across the world. I don't owe a motherfucker $1 on the planet Earth. Right. Everybody down with me is living. Every nigga down with me got a mansion. Every nigga down with me is rich. Every nigga down with me is fucking rich.
Let me hold something, wrist player.
I'm not gonna lie. You walk in my store, I got stores in the hood.
All right.
Stores in the hood. I never left my community. My ties are still there. I got stores in the hood. When you pull up the managers of my store and them niggas got Rolexes on and Benz trucks. Everybody eats with me. Everybody eats with me. So when you dig up one situation in 30 years of some niggas they made the wrong choice. I made the wrong choice.
Right, people make
mistakes. I had beef with 50 Cent and fucking Jay-Z at the same time. I made the double yonder, Poppy, the biggest niggas in the world. And you see me come up on Dream Chats one time and cry? Or if I'm going to, Reebok is offering me millions of dollars for sneakers and some niggas is like, yo, we ain't fucking with you if you give them that check. I never came up here and cried, and I took my bones. You chose a side. You know what I'm saying? You chose to go that way. The people who chose to stay loyal to me, they are in mansions with swimming pools inside of it. With they're in mansions with. So everybody who chose to stay with me is
always somebody in the back
and doing great. And if we brought them all here, they'd be like, "Oh my God, this is my brother. I love him to death. He's the best in the world." He gets so. You know, this is and then my whole thing is, and he knows that, and you should know that, is my DNA is based on loyalty. Mm-hmm. You know? No, this is real talk. My whole DNA is based on loyalty. So the very inception, the very thing about Fat Joe, the thing that makes Fat Joe rich is that he's loyal. He'll ride out with you no matter what.
Right.
Here come these people with their Teflon every time testing the Teflon, where whenever they can get some airplay, oh no, because this and this. They're lies, man. They're lies, bro. And I would tell people to check my track record with the other 1,000 people, 1 million people I've done business with in the past 20-something years that will all tell you this guy pays ahead of time. This guy's great. This guy's...
Yeah, so it's really funny how he says that, you know. And, you know, to some degree, it's I think to some degree, I think it makes sense. You know, listen, I don't live his life. I don't know. You know, and I guess he's speaking out of his experience. But what he says is true about loyalty and the things you do for people. And individuals take you for granted, and at the same time, expect you to do all the work. You know, because they don't want to. Or just kind of ride on the coattail of whatever you build or whatnot, and it happens a lot. I mean, and that's just in the hip hop era, but even just now, you know, you build something by yourself, or you build with others, or you try to build with others, and no one believes you, no one wants to ride with you, until you get to that point of okay, I've arrived at this area. Now we want to ride with him. Now we want to do with him. And it makes a whole lot of sense, and I understand it because a lot of us go through that. I mean, those who are trying to really push and determine what they want to do and vision, yeah. And then there's some already that's natural to them. That's kind of like, you know, they don't need anyone. And then you have individuals that want to ride that with them and be like, okay, you know, we'll ride with you. You know what I'm saying? Because you created you created this area, and now since I can't create it, I'll ride with you. Or they want to take all full credit of it and be like, oh well, I'm good, and then when it runs out, you go back to it's kind of like, it's crazy to know that individuals are like this. But I mean, I understand what Fat Joe was saying, doing for the family and giving up all the rights and stuff like that. He didn't have to, but he did because he was loyal to that person. And that makes a lot of sense. A lot of us don't believe in that. A lot of us are just, are not about loyalty, and there's individuals who are loyal are loyal. But let me know what you think. Do you think that he's as you guys say, is he capping, or is he's not being truthful or not, or he's just talking out of his what? Hit the comments below. Let me know what you think. I just wanted to really get out here and let you know what's going on. I mean, if this is true or not. I mean, there's a lot of flack that's going on with him, but let me know what you think, man. I mean, is this yay or nay? Is he telling the full story? Is he not? I mean, we don't. Only he would know that this is exact truth. We don't know, But as always, I wanted to share with you because it's been a while. I think it's been a couple of days. And I thank you again for those who show support, who show your love. Share, like. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe button. I'm Cruz, man. And it's a great thing. Guys, don't forget, loose change. Listen, I can honestly say the beginning of this was kind of slow. But now, it's a whole different story now. I don't know. Loose change, guys. Get the links in the description, man. Get your apparel today, man. It's something else, man. Show your love, show your support. And as always, guys, where you at? Peace.